I will now explain the next energy system of the body, the lactic acid system. Glycolysis is the breakdown of glucose and is made via a chain of reactions using enzymes. The carbohydrates we eat give our body the glucose it needs. This is either stored in the muscles or liver as glycogen, so it can be used at a later date. Glycolysis's end product is pyruvic acid. This is either filtered through the Krebs cycle or turned into lactic acid. Usually if it is turned into lactic acid, it is known as anaerobic glycolysis. Or if it stays as pyruvate acid, it is known as aerobic glycolysis. The amount of oxygen available at the point only influences the end product and isn't needed for the process itself. Lactic acid is also referred to as fast glycolysis, as it is able to create energy at a faster rate than slow glycolysis. But because its end product is lactic acid, that means the muscles fatigue quicker than they would in slower glycolysis. This is a disadvantage, as in sports such as rugby, players need to be able to play at a relatively sustained level for 80 minutes and more. With the use of this system, muscles tire out and the output is reduced. This often occurs after a sprint down the pitch, meaning they are able to play less effectively while the ATP is resynthesized. The sequence that leads to pyruvate acid being pushed through the Krebs cycle is also known as slow glycolysis. After the initial 10 seconds of intense exercise, there is a rapid increase in the efforts made by the fast glycolytic system, which links to a decrease in the maximum power output of the body can produce because of the drop in efficiency of the ATP-PC system. At around the 30-second mark, almost all the energy in the body is coming from the use of the fast glycolysis system. At around the 45-second mark of intense continual activity, the second decrease in the body's maximum power output can be seen. The first being when the ATP system can't resynthesize the ATP anymore. This system is the second fastest way our bodies have to resynthesize ATP, and this system will be used from 30 seconds to 2 minutes as the main energy system of the body. During glycolysis, carbohydrates are found in the blood, glucose or muscle or glycogen. This is then broken down via a series of chemical reactions to create pyruvate. Glycogen is first broken apart into glucose via the process of glycogenesis. In each molecule of glucose broken down into pyruvate, two molecules of ATP that can be used are produced, but very little energy is made via this pathway. As the pyruvate is formed, it will either convert to lactate or a metabolic intermediate molecule known as acetyl coenzyme A. The conversion of lactate happens when the oxygen needed is more than that